it's Terri Gaines. I'm going to share a card with you that I designed using the Flowering Foil Designer Series paper. It is a 2020 celebration offering. There are 4 different designs in the print. They are all 12 by 12 in size, and you will receive 3 of each of the 4 different prints. They have a rose gold foil and a silver foil. For this card, I'm going to use the design that is the silver foil, and that paper needs to be 2 inches by 5 1/4. So you will be able to make or cut 12 of these out of one 12 by 12 sheet. The card base is Whisper White, 5 1/2 by 8 1/2. You can use a Simply Scoring tool to score this at 4 1/4 or use your bone folder to crease it in half. This designer series paper is going to be adhered to the card front, and I'm going to use the snail adhesive to apply that. And this is going to be on the left side of the card, so right towards the fold of the card. The next layer is going to be cardstock vellum. I have used the layering ovals dies to cut this out with my die cutting machine, and with vellum, you can see the adhesive behind it. So I'm going to just place the adhesive right down the center of the vellum, and I'm going to apply this to the card front, going a little bit towards the top, leaving more space on the bottom, and then kind of centering it this direction of the card. The next layer is going to be a silver foil that I have cut out with the Cross of Hopes die using my die cutting machine, and I have used the Stampin' Up! Dimensionals and applied those to the back. This will raise this image up higher on the card. I'm going to use my Take Your Pick tool to remove the backings, and as you can see, I've put quite a few on here. I just want to keep it nice and raised here. So I'm just going to put several of those on the back, and that will raise this on the design. So there, I've applied that, and that is covering up that adhesive that could show through the vellum. The last item on this card is going to be the sentiment. I've used the Itty Bitty greeting set from the annual catalog and stamped that on a scrap piece of cardstock using Smoky Slate ink. I'm going to use the classic labels die, and with turning the die upside down, placing the cardstock in there, I can stamp that or cut that out. And a lot of the sentiments in this stamp set will be able to be cut out with a classic label punch. I'm going to use mini glue dots to adhere this. I bring the image to my mini glue dot, and then I can place that right down on my card front. So that is the assembly for the card. If you want to add color to this, an easy way to do that is take a Stampin' Sponge and whatever color ink you would like to use, dab your stamping sponge, and this will come circular. I cut mine into wedges, and I'm just using a clothespin to hold on to that. And then you can apply the color as dark or as light as you want, and I typically go in circular motions to add that color to it. Once you've got your color added, you can then complete your card per the assembly. I also stamped the sentiment in the ink, and I'm using the Highland Heather. If you found me via YouTube, go in the comments section for a direct link to my blog post where you'll find the supply list, measurements, and instructions for this project. There'll be a PDF tutorial you can download. I would love to have you subscribe to my YouTube channel. Just click the red box under the video. Thanks for stopping by. I hope you enjoyed creating this project with me. Stay safe and healthy.